Thank you for asking, though. Good morning. Welcome to my SilverSneakers Flex Chair Yoga class. I wish you were here in class today, but if not, join me right here. Let's sit back at the back of the seat first. And I love to just get a little massage on the top of my iliac crest of my hips when I sit back in there. Nice deep breath in. To me that says, oh gosh, I've arrived. I got 45, 50 minutes and it's just about me. Let go of the things that bring you away, that take you away from the sense of peace. Replace those distractions with a sense of calm. Even a sense of joy. And remembering this workout is about you and what feels good to you. Celebrate your abilities and respect your limitations always. One more deep breath. And let's scoot out to the edge of the seat. Putting the feet right underneath the knees there. Maybe even back them so they're not out in front of you. Back them up just a little bit. Tip of the sit bones. Maybe move that fleshy part of your seat out of the way to really find the sit bones underneath you. I knew somebody would laugh at that. And then slide the elbows back. So we're going to either line up with your body, maybe a little bit behind your body. That's going to help you lift the chest. Put a little tuck in the chin. Yeah. And then let the shoulders draw down away from the ears. Coming into seated mountain pose. Close the eyes again. Take a deep breath. And on an exhale, tip the head over to one side. Drop the chin downward towards your chest. Come up to the other side. And then return to that upright position. All right. So we're going to take an inhale. Exhale is going to be the tip. Exhale, 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 exhale. And right back up and inhale. It's going to be a long exhale. And then we switch. So guided by breath, we move into this. Keep that in mind as we move through most yoga postures. Arms down to your side. And then let's turn the palms to the front. So notice the shoulder heads are going to drop maybe back a little bit to the corner walls. And then exhale up over and press the palms. For me, it's out to the side, whatever works for you. But I'm just sort of working the shoulder, lifting up, drawing down. Then lifting up, drawing down. And again. And down. And one more time. So now, just curl the shoulders around and down. And I'm going to use my fists in this too. So I'm going to make some fists as I come up and then release back down. And again, squeeze the fist, extend the fingers out. All right, so work through there. One more time. And down. All right, hands on the thigh muscles. So I'm going to keep the arms straight here and lift the heart. Yeah, not just the head, lift the heart. And then exhale, roll towards the fleshy part of your seat, tuck the chin. Going back and forth. Here we go, keeping the arms straight, lift the heart. Exhale, scoop the belly, roll back onto that fleshy part, tuck the chin. Again. Gentle on those kneecaps, don't pull them off. And again. One more time. Right, and then just return to that neutral position. We're going to take that left hand and slide down just below the knee, looking over to the right. Come on back up, and then we go the same thing on the other side. Belly in, please. Slide down, look to the left. Come right back up. And then again, you can feel a stretch in your low back. Exhaling down. Inhaling back up. One more time, each way. to the side. And then we're going to squeeze them in. Pull it into your heart. Press it out and open up. So if you had a 10-pound weight in your hand, it's easy when it's here. And the further it goes away from the body, the more you have to fire on the abdominal muscles. So that's what I want you to think about doing. We're going to inhale, exhale in. Inhale, belly in, squeeze it in, and pull back. So fire on those abdominal muscles. I'll never know if you're not, all right? And back. Just holding up nice and tall. Open, abs come in, and down. One more time. Open wide, hold it here, and now we're going to tip side to side. Back to the center. This is just in the upper body. The sit bones are not riding up. You are staying nice and square on both sit bones. So notice them underneath you, pressing down into them. And again. One more time. We're going to leave that left arm up, followed by the right, and turn to the right. Let them float all the way down to your knee. What I want you to be careful you don't do is let this happen. So we're going to keep that body straight. We're going to come right back to the front, rotate, let them float down, only your arms, not your body. You keep looking to the left wall, all the way back up and down. We work on posture, core strength to do this. You're using your abdominal muscles, your obliques to rotate and to hold you there. Okay, one more time. Okay, we're going to take one more on the other side. And lower back down. All right, cross both arms in front. Now I'm going to pull out on my knees, pull into my hands, drop the chin, tuck it in, and breathe into the back ribs, kind of high up there between the shoulder blades. Nice stretch. Okay, opening back. Press the arms back. We're going to circle sweep. Reach forward, up, and up comes that right knee. So pull that knee into the chest, and then just let it extend out. If you need to put it on the ground, that's fine. Pull it in, maybe out towards the shoulder, depends on your flexibility. And you can keep it up or put it down, doesn't matter to me. And again, all right, this time we're gonna hold it up here and then sit nice and tall. Find the tip of the sit bones. Now what I want you to do is let this leg become dead weight in your hands, okay? So try to relax those muscles that would hold that up there. And you're really gonna use the muscles of the arm, your bicep right here, and the shoulder. And then we're gonna rotate this around. I don't know how much a leg weighs, but it feels pretty heavy, huh? All right, and one more time, lifting up and release back down. Okay, other side, same thing, deep breath. Forward fold. Now halfway rise. With you comes that left leg. Okay, so up, nice and tall, and then out. So I'm flexing my foot to get a stretch in through the calf, and then I come in, I put my toe down to get a stretch in front of the leg. Whatever feels good, but let's get the joints moving and the blood flowing. One more time. All right, so we're going to hold it up here and then just let it become dead weight. Takes me a minute to think about that, right? So let that happen. I'm going to use my arms to hold this up and then circle it around. One more time. And then release it back down. Deep breath in, exhale, we forward fold. Now inhale, halfway rise, heart smooth forward, reach the fingers back, squeeze the shoulder blades in. It's like you're gonna fly like Superman here. And then arms come around, hold them here, little pulse, 4, 3, 2, 1. Grab that beach ball right in front, squeeze it in, powerful pose, and sit back up, and we're gonna stand up. Hands in, here, on the chair, whatever you need to get yourself up. Come on up. All right, put the heels right underneath the sit bones. Put a little bend in the knee here. Okay, just a little micro bend in the knee. Draw the tailbone downward towards the ground. All right, and then turn the palms to the front. Yeah. Nice and tall. Look side to side without moving the body at all, just the head. Very nice. Notice the range of motion. Maybe one side's a little tighter than the other. One more time. Okay. And then come back to the front. Let's take the arms. A little bigger range of motion with the arms this time. And all the way up if you can. And now we forward fold, halfway rise. Slide up the legs. Heart moves forward, maybe the hands come onto the thigh muscles or the shins, depending on your flexibility in your hamstrings here. And then we're going to circle sweep. Come all the way up, deep breath. Reach to the ceiling, upward salute, drop your shoulders, tailbone draws downward, and then exhale, push right back down. Okay, very nice. Let's grab a drink of water and move around back to the chair. Okay, downward facing dog first, just to be sure that everybody's got room to do that. Wow, I don't get my hair done. Where is my haircut? There it is. All right. And a little movement, whatever you need there, a little wiggle. Yeah, readjust as you need to. Back row, if you need to, you don't have enough room, let the people in front know. We will move forward. All right? Little movement, whatever you need here. Bend the knees, wiggle the tailbone, tuck the tailbone, lift the tailbone. Get some nice stretches in here. And then settle into a little bit of stillness. Lowering the heart towards the ground, belly in, turn the tailbone to the back wall, soften the knees. Take that deep breath. One more. And then take the gaze over the chair. So poke your head up there. Yeah. Step in on the right foot. I'm going to let that left foot leave the ground. So just a little, I'm going to flex the foot. Now, careful, it'll come off to the side. So work at staying right over the chair. And I'm just going to flex that foot, micro bend in my supporting knee, and I'm going to extend my right arm forward. Little pulse in that back leg. 4, 3, 2, 1. Maybe lift that arm up higher. Let's take it again. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hand on the chair, lift that knee out to the side, and then just let it drop down. All right, and again, out and down. Now, should you find a little balance, let's take one arm, reaching, and then coming back to the knee. If you don't need a hand at all, then try that. All right, your choice. Again, 2 more. And last one, and this time, let's see if we can just hold it up there. I'm going to use the chair, find that balance. Knee coming to the corner here, nice and tall. Maybe a balance, maybe a little more, your choice. All right, very nice. Drop the knee down and then take the sole of the foot to the back and pulse it back. 4, 3, so it's like you're kicking the back wall. 3, 2, 1. Extend it out. Drop it down. Toe ball heel. Rise up into warrior 1. So front knee is bent, knee over the ankle, back leg is straight. Check in with all that. All right. And then elbows back like they're going to touch behind the body. And then in front, you're going to squeeze that imaginary beach ball in. And then again, tuck the chin, lift the heart, lift the chest, squeeze it in, really work that there. Working the chest, belly in, squeeze. Again, one more time. And squeeze. And hold it here. You're going to hinge forward at the hips. One hand on the chair if you need it. Now, reach the fingers far from the heel. Both feet together, reach to the ceiling. Deep breath in. Exhale. Slide that right leg out. And then just let it leave the earth. I'm going to flex the foot and a little pulse. And work at staying right over the chair here instead of off to here. Little pulse. You're working the glute and hamstring there in the back. Belly in. Let's take that arm out. Little pulse. Maybe reaching up. Move to side. Nice. All right, now I'm going to take that arm down and out to the side and back down. All right, we start with this maybe. Elbow and knee together, as up as high as you are comfortable. And if you don't need hands, try no hands, Mom. 2 more. Last one. All right, let's leave it up there. Hand on the chair, that's fine. And the knees coming right to the diagonal of your imaginary box. That's just fine. And maybe try a little balance. With that knee bent, drop it down and pulse the sole of the foot to the back wall. It's like you're going to hold that wall up back there. Yeah. 4. Eyes up. Eyes up. 2 and 1. Straighten it out. Sink into this so you can reach that toe way back. Toe ball heel goes down. That should feel good on the calf muscle. Front knee is bent. We rise up. Now, take a deep breath. We're here. All right, so we're going to elbows back. Reaching forward. elbows back. Go ahead and start to drop the chin maybe a little bit and reach. Okay, a little tuck in the chin. Oh, that should feel good in the back of the neck. 2 more. And this time we're going to come forward, reaching and come forward. Now reach the fingers far from the heel. Too much on the back, go ahead and put one hand on the chair, but we try this nice long line from the fingers all the way to the heel. Breathing deep. All right, step that back foot in, reach to the ceiling, a little upward salute. And I'm going to step back so I don't hit my face on the chair, forward fold. Halfway rise. Heart moves forward from here. Maybe sink a little bit deeper, tuck the chin, and this time we're going to round the spine and roll back up. Shoulders up, around, and down. Shake out. Very nice. Grab a drink of water. Come on back. All right. So now we step the feet out wide. And let's turn the toes out to the diagonal of your imaginary box. And the arms are going to come up just like that. So again, I have a little micro bend in my knees and my tailbone's drawing underneath me. Star pose. Yeah, beautiful. As thin front to back as you can. Draw the shoulders down the back, belly in. And one hand down. So I'm going to sink into my left knee and take this nice little baby arc over. Come right back. Go to the other side. Same thing. Bend that right knee. Right back up. And again, you should be getting a nice side stretch when you do this, right? And again. Love it. One more time. All right, bring the hands back to the heart. This time we're going to sink into the knees. I'm going to pull my right elbow back and press the left palm forward. Without turning the hips at all. You want to keep the diagonal, the knees going right into the diagonal of your imaginary box. Back to the center. Exhale. And keeping that baby toe edge of your foot in the ground, that will help you to keep the knees coming right straight ahead and not buckling on you. And push. Exhale. One more time. Exhale. All right, let's come back into our goddess pose. We're going to use some support though first because I want you to lift up the heels and just lift and lower the heels. All right. Let's take the right one only. And then the left one. And then back to the right one, and we're going to hold it up. All right? Try a little balance. Kind of know where we're going, huh? All right, lower down. Take the other one. Find your balance. Belly in. Stay. Very nice, very nice. Both of them down, both of them up. Belly in. My knees are still bent. Find balance. Now, I need to keep my fingers here. Rise up. And all the way down. All right. Let's turn the toes to the front and just come into that wide standing mountain pose right now. Arms out. So, I'm going to slide down the leg this time and look down towards my heel. And then turning the gaze towards that right arm. Let's lift back up and keep your eyes on your right hand as you come all the way down. Sliding down, let this left arm reach to the ceiling and then look towards it. So turn the neck. And then again. Instead of sinking into this, I want you to lift out of it. Turn the gaze. Coming right back up. Same thing, don't sink down into it. Find length in that left side. And keeping that left arm up there, bring the right arm. Fingers together, my shoulders are up, it's okay. Nice side stretch. Draw that line maybe up the ceiling, back behind you a bit, and then release back down. Walk your feet in on downward facing dog. Nice. Breathing deep. All right, take the gaze over the chair, get a little flex and work in that back. Step on into the chair, slide your feet in, elbows down, a little baby cobra right there. So I'm pushing into the chair, heart's coming forward, yeah? Sit up tall and round the spine. Or stand up tall, I mean. And then bend the elbows, send them down to the ground. Heart comes forward, a little baby cobra. I'm putting weight onto the chair this time. Nice and tall, Exhale, sink into the knees, round the spine, tuck the tailbone in the chin. And then right back up again. Elbows bend right down towards the ground, about 90 degrees. You bring the heart forward, little baby cobra. Nice. And all the way up. Round. All right. Step that right foot to the right wall, left foot to the left, knee over the ankle. Get yourself set up here. When we come into warrior two. Nice. One hand on the chair if you need it. Doesn't matter to me. Take a look at both arms. Have they made their way to parallel? All right. Sometimes this back arm falls off to the side. So look at both arms. If that gives you trouble, certainly don't do it, but work where you're able to here, stretching both arms until you really feel them tingle. All right. Deep breath. Exhale. Deep breath. Look up. Look to the left hand. Deep breath. Look to the right hand. So resist this both ways. Look up, press down, and then we're going to come up. Leave the right arm up, lower it down, and let the gaze slide up towards that right hand. You're going to reach that right arm, but you're going to slide the left fingers down. So you've got this real push me, pull you. Front knee still over the ankle. It tends to straighten there, so be sure it's still bent. Breathing deep. Coming into extended angle, we're going to level out. Let the wrist right there at the knee and reach. Reaching that left arm skyward. Let that right shoulder release downward away from your ear instead of here. Yeah. And maybe turn the gaze. Use the chair if you need to. Breathing deep. All right. Release that arm. We're going to swing it all the way back around. Come back to that warrior two. Both hands into your heart. Deep breath. Let's go the other way. Turn the toe. Sink into that knee. It comes over the ankle, arms wide. Again, look to the back. Be sure it's parallel to the ground. Hold it there. And then look to the right. I mean the other way around. Some of you did what I said, and some of you did what you saw.
Your other right.
Some are visual learners, some are auditory learners. Okay, palm to the ceiling on the left hand. We're going to lift up and come into that warrior two, extended, reverse. Sun warrior, peaceful warrior. So again, a little push me, pull you. Let these left fingers reach skyward. Let the right fingers reach downward. One more piece. Create a little space in this side. So you want to lift out of that, and you do that by letting that tailbone drop back to the ground. Ooh, all right. So a little space in there. All right, let's level this out. Reach towards the left and come into extended angle. Beautiful. Nice, smooth movements. Shoulders on the wall behind you. Breathing deep. Take the gaze skyward if you can. Using the chair. Oh, circle down and around. Open back. Very nice. Deep breath in. Let's walk the feet in. Step back to downward facing dog. Nice. All right. Step to the chair on your right foot. Step back on the left foot and windmill the arms around. We're going to do the same thing this direction now, okay? So my right hand is reaching over the chair. My left hand is reaching back behind me. Take a look, be sure it's parallel. And back to the front. Here we go. Palm to the ceiling, reaching back into reverse. Now sink that knee towards the chair a wee bit more. If you need it, the chair, just lift the heart. Breathing deep. Stretch the fingers far from one another. Level this off into warrior two. Come into extended angle. Use the chair if you need to, or the leg. Turn the gaze. Again, stretch the fingers far from one another. Breathing deep. And then drop that arm, circle it around this time. Both hands come back to the chair. You're going to lift that back heel and settle into our high lunge. So that back heel is up, everything facing straight ahead, arms up. One if you need to, two if you can. It's balance. Yeah, nice. Drop the left hand. Right hand, I'm sorry. I was correct the first time. Little baby arc over. Get a really nice stretch in that hip flexor. Ooh, right here my back crack. All right, both hands on the chair. We're gonna bring that leg up to the side once again. Maybe support it. If you find balance, take the hand to the hip. If not, it stays there, maybe out, nice and tall. Belly in, nice and tall. I see people growing taller, beautiful. All right. And then release back down. All right. So we go back on the other side. Right toe faces the right wall, left toe faces the chair, warrior two. Perfect. Those of you on the side, you have an extra challenge. Y'all did well. Reach that left hand over the chair and the right hand to the back. There you go. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, so let's take the gaze over the two peace fingers here first. Remember that arm behind you? Look behind it. Look to that right arm. Make sure it's parallel. And here we go, back to the front, palm to the ceiling, reaching up. Sink that knee a little closer towards the chair, okay? Don't let it straighten out when you come up. Fingers are gonna reach far from one another. Create a little space in that right side of your body. Breathing deep. All right, here we go. We're gonna windmill the arms. You can use the chair or the leg. Let that left shoulder drop away from your ear so you're not crunching into it. Turn the gaze if you can. Splay the fingers out. All right, that arm's gonna swing around to the chair. You're gonna lift that back heel, so come into that high lunge. Toes facing straight ahead. You're off of the tightrope here. And that right arm reaches up. There we go. Yeah, so you get this really nice stretch in this hip flexor here. If that leg is wimpy, you're not gonna feel it until you can really lengthen that back leg. Breathing deep. All right, let's drop that hand down, back to downward facing dog. Breathing deep. Oh, I know what we didn't do. We're gonna come back in. Step in on that left foot again. We're gonna bring that right leg up. Now that we got it all stretched out, little micro bend in that supporting leg. We can hold this. You can grab the tights. You can put the toe on the ground, whatever you want. Even if that toe's on the ground, you're still working on balance, right? Belly in. And work for what will be your balance, your standing big toe pose. Sort of. Squeeze that glute. Yeah. Lift your heart. Yep. Beautiful. All right. Slowly release back down. If we are in this crunch mode, we will never find balance this way. We have to get everything all lined up nice and tall. All right. Back to downward facing dog. Breathe deep. All right. That little vinyasa, hands back to the thigh muscles. Reverse swan dive all the way back up. Forward fold, down. We're going to halfway rise. Heart moves forward. Exhale, release into that chair pose this time. So you can still see your toes, yes? Pull the shoulders back, belly in. And then let that tailbone draw towards the ground. So instead of this, can y'all see this? Huh? Got it? I'll show you from the side. So instead of this, so that back gets flat. Not rounded, just neutral spine. Stand up nice and tall. Deep breath in. Neutral spine right here, right? Swing right into chair pose. Nothing changes. All the way back up. Doesn't have to be a deep one. The point is to keep that back straight. Was that a yawn? Okay, that's okay. I'm thinking, how are you yawning? And right back up. I'm going to turn it this way. And again, just keep that back straight. And right back up. We're doing squats. This time we're going to hold it here. Hold it here. Now, you need a little much on the back. Go ahead and bring the hands here or here. That's fine. Lift up on the right heel. Belly in. All right. Let's switch and lift up on the left heel. All right. Get to the chair if you need it. We're going to lift both heels up. Right up. Release back down. All right. I only saw this half. How'd y'all do? Got a chair handy. Huh? Okay, let's grab, did I say grab a drink of water before?
No.
Okay, then get it. Lovely, lovely. Okay, turn to the right wall. Let's step forward on the right wall. Left foot. I don't know why I'm confused today. So I've got my, the leg that's closest to the chair is forward, and I'm into this beautiful high lunge once again. So reaching to the ceiling with your right hand. Turn this into a little more what we would call crescent pose. So just lift the heart a little bit more. So you begin to get this kind of crescent shape in the body. You can keep the elbow bent, but just lift the heart a little bit higher. All right, take a deep breath in. Exhale, I'm going to bring that knee out to the side, elbow to the knee. Remember, we did this a moment ago. Reaching back. Again, elbow to knee. As you reach back, keep the heel up. And again, keep the heel up. See if you can find that high lunge, that crescent pose each time you come down. One more time. Hold it. Baby arc over to the chair. All right, turn to the chair, drop both hands to the chair, and then look to the front. All right, so you're in a little bit of twisted motion. You need to ease up a little bit, that's okay. Shoulders are parallel to the ground, so we haven't fallen into this. I'm going to reach that right arm out, or left arm out. It can come wherever you're flexible enough to reach off to the diagonal, maybe to the other side. That belly is pulled in, squeezing the inner thighs together, and maybe you'll find balance. Maybe you won't, okay? That's okay. Then just take one arm out. Front knee bent. Beautiful. Let's drop one hand to the chair. We're going to come up into our airplane pose. Lift that back heel. Swing that leg to the front. Keep it flexed. Hand on the chair. Now look towards your foot right there. I don't mean down, but just look towards the left wall, right wall. And maybe we'll find balance. Both hands at your heart. You can drop the toe down, the foot down if you need to. Release all the way back down. We go the other side. Now I watch you guys. Okay, back on the left foot. We're looking towards the right wall, left wall, and come into our high lunge. So that back knee is pretty straight. That heel is up if you can. The front knee is bent. From our high lunge, we come into a little crescent pose, and all that really means is lift the heart there. So the gaze is going to come up with the heart and that little baby back bend in the upper body. Yeah. And then if you find balance, both arms, your choice. Drop the shoulders, belly in. Squeezing the inner thighs inward a bit will help this. All right, right arm down. Baby arc over towards the chair. And then we're going to bring that knee and elbow together out to the side. Bring it in, touch the foot back. Again, 2 more times. Touch the foot back. 1 more time, and this time we're going to hold it up here, just like we did before. Should you find balance, do it. If not, just keep one hand on the chair. And then bring it back in. We're going to slide it out into that little airplane pose. Couple of different balancing postures. You're going to squeeze that glute in the back of the seat and really work those hamstrings. You can keep that foot on the ground and still work it back there. Beautiful. Yes, yes, yes. All right. Swing it right forward. Keep that leg straight. It's going to brush the ground. And it comes forward as high as you'd like. All right? As long as you can keep that body nice and straight. And should you find balance, hands at the heart or the hips. Doesn't have to be high at all. 1 more breath. All right. And with intention, let's put it right back to the ground and back to the front. Did I forget anything?
No.
I twist, thank you. I knew I did. There was something in there. So let's see. When did we do that? Oh, we had that foot back. That's right. So let's go back to that high lunge. We're going to twist and bring both hands to the chair. Okay, So maybe you're off on the diagonal there, that's fine. Keep head over heart over pelvis here. Shoulders are relaxed. They're not curling in here, nice and tall. And then just reach that arm out, your right arm out to wherever you can. So you're looking over the chair and then over to the right. Belly in, squeeze the inner thighs. There you go. And should you find balance, maybe challenge it there. Maybe reach off, your choice. But a nice twist using the obliques to do this, but you have an issue with balance here today, and every day is different, I think. Lovely. All right, back to the front. Deep breath in. Let's just take a forward fold while you're looking there at the left wall. Halfway rise. Circle sweep, come into chair pose. Powerful pose, maybe. Be sure you can see your toes. Push the hips back if you can't. And then all the way back up. Now, from here, a little upward salute. Reach even higher. Or reach back. We're going to put hands in back pocket here. All right, in your back pocket. Or you can clasp like this. Or like this. Your choice. Okay? Sliding the knuckles down by the tailbone. Shoulders back. Maybe let the hands leave the tailbone there, lifting the heart. So a really nice chest stretch. Draw the knuckles downward a wee bit more. And then from here, bring the hands over towards that left hip. Let the head tip towards the left. And then we're going to go the other way. Over towards the right hip. Tip the head to the right. I've switched now. Release. Shake out. Shake your legs. Grab a drink. All right. So stepping the feet out, turn that. Oh, no, let's do it. Let's go this way. So come around the right side of the chair. We're going to get into twisted triangle pose today. So we're going to step forward on the left foot and back on the right. Now you've got this chair handy. I'm going to straighten both legs. I'm going to look to the right wall, and I've slid my hand down the chair. If you need the chair, please use it, all right? Otherwise, we're going to reach the arms out. Beautiful. Straight legs, straight body, hearts lifted. Everybody with me? Mm-hmm. All right, you're going to slide forward to me with that left hand. Windmill the arms, and here's where you have a chance to grab the chair. Go ahead and slide it into you if you need it. Legs are straight and strong. You're looking towards the right wall. If you want to turn the gaze towards the arm, tuck the chin towards the shoulder a bit, go ahead and do so. Your lovely, beautiful triangle pose. Yeah? Hips are pressing to the right. Shoulders are drawing back towards the chair a bit. Breathing deep. One more breath. All right, let's lower this arm down. Now from here, I'm going to turn both toes to the chair. Get yourself squared away. Use the chair right there. It's just fine. All right. And then come back up. Both legs are straight here. Okay. And I'm going to use the hand on the chair here for one. And with this right hand, I'm going to take it out to the side, and then I'm going to swing it right back down to the seat of the chair. Okay, so I've turned my seat into me just a little bit. Now, I have a little micro bend in that supporting leg, belly in. I'm going to push on that left hand right there and turn the body to the left wall. Twisted triangle pose. Now, should you want to let the hand slide to the leg, that's fine. You want to extend the other one out, go ahead, that's fine. But we've got a great balance right here using the chair if you need it. Belly in. One more breath. Let's take both hands to the chair, and I'm going to extend that right arm out behind by my hip, coming into pyramid pose. All right. Now, using that hand on the chair and your front foot, we push right back up. Deep breath. Extended pyramid pose. We push back. Forward fold. Halfway rise. All right, and circle sweep. Yeah, lots of fun stuff there. Lots of fun stuff. Okay, other side, same thing. Step forward on the right and back on the left, just like when we're going to come into triangle pose. So it's not that different. It's just the direction that's going to feel a little bit weird. So I'm using my right hand on the chair for balance. I'm going to turn my body to the left wall and extend that left arm out behind me. Yes, yes. So let's go back to that. That left toe faces the left wall. The right toe faces the front. All right? Just like triangle pose, we're going to extend that right arm forward, reaching forward, slide forward a bit. That left hip pushes back, and we windmill the arms coming into triangle pose. You can use the leg, you can use any part of the chair at all, whatever works for you. And I want you to look to the left wall. Don't look back at me, all right? Look to the left wall. You want to think about keeping a straight spine from the crown of the head to the tailbone. And again, everything in mountain pose, right? Chest is lifted, heart is lifted here. Head over heart over pelvis, even though it's tilted. Breathing deep. All right, let's drop that hand down. I'm going to turn both toes to the front. Readjust your chair there a little bit. All right, both toes to the front, hand on the back of the chair. I'm going to push into both hands and turn towards the right wall. Yeah, so again, my back is straight. Yeah, belly is in. That's going to support that twisted spine. You can come up higher if that feels good to you. That's okay. Breathing deep. Should you find balance, you want to drop the hand to the leg, fine. Hand to the hip, that's fine. It's up to you. Your choice. Right back up. I'm going to use my right hand on the chair. Come into that pyramid pose here. Yeah. Reaching the left fingers back, palm to the ground, and knuckles to the ceiling. All right, let's use that toe and the hand that's on the chair and push all the way back up. Draw it back. Deep breath. Forward fold. Halfway rise. This time sink, bend the knees, tuck the tailbone, and round the spine and roll up. Shoulders come up by your ears, around and down. All right, wow, nice work. Shake out, grab some water, and we sit back down. That was beautiful, very, very fluid, and y'all made good choices for balance. Okay. All right, edge of your seat, and up comes that right knee. This time we want you to roll back towards the fleshy part of your seat. Tuck the tailbone in, and then we're going to extend it out, open the heart. So, don't fall off the seat like I almost did. Heel on the ground, and then we're going to hinge forward right here. So I have a little micro bend in this knee. And look to the toes first, and then let the heart come forward. And boy, that's when you'll really feel that stretch. And then put the sit bones and the tailbone back on the chair. Same thing, same thing. Nice, nice. So I'm going to put my right hand on my knee right there. And I'm going to reach that left arm back and come up nice and tall. So a little bit of a twist here. Breathing deep. Not that it's really about balance, it's more about core strength here. But if you can release that right arm to the front, go ahead and do so. Using those core muscles now to hold you there. Beautiful, beautiful. Both feet on the ground. So bring that foot in. Circle sweep, come into powerful pose. And bring that other knee up. Roll back towards the fleshy part of your seat. Drop the forehead in. Out it goes. Sit up tall. Down it goes. Hinge forward. Look to the toes. And then let the heart come forward until you really feel that length in the back of the leg. A little tingling. There should be some tension, no pain, but you should feel a nice stretch down the back of the leg. Take a breath. Okay, coming up, I'm going to use my left hand on my leg and reach that right arm back. Again, it's not so much, let's sit back on the sit bones. I rolled forward there. It's not so much about balance as it is about core strength. So if you can release that left arm to me, drop your shoulders, everyone. Yeah. You tend to want to slide out by your ears and stretch the fingers as far as you possibly can from the heart. One more breath. All right, slide that foot back in. Both arms up. Forward fold. Now, halfway rise. Heart comes forward. This time I'm going to release back down, tuck my chin,
And then scoop the belly, roll the spine back up. You can use the hands on the thigh muscles and go ahead and push yourself all the way back up.
Nice and tall. Let the shoulders relax. Okay, we're gonna lift one cheek and walk ourselves back to the back of the chair, one at a time, right? So again, we use obliques to do that. Get yourself all the way back in, and now I'm gonna cross this leg up and over. Again, if you have hip replacement, hip trouble, you've been told not to cross the midline, don't do it, all right? Just put that foot on the ground, that's fine. You can hold it up, you can press it down. I don't know if it feels different when you're in the back of the chair, but I thought I'd try that today, all right? So I'm gonna come away from the back of the chair and then take just a little hinge forward. It may feel different to you. You may say, it isn't gonna work for me today. And that's okay too, but getting that nice preform stretch in there. Breathe. Again, try to let things relax in through the hips there so they will just let go on the exhale. Heart's moving forward. All right, and lift it back up. Extend that leg out in front. A little wiggle. And then release back down. Okay, up comes the other side. What I was trying to do is if we're against the back of the chair, you can push into the back of the chair. Maybe that'll feel a little different too. I don't know. Okay, so sitting up tall again. Maybe bringing the heart forward just a little bit. Again, just breathe and let that muscle relax. Let that leg relax. It takes a little concentration for me too. Front, wiggle your foot, yeah, coming all the way down. And now, let's lift that foot up and see if you can tuck that back underneath the foot, the chair right there. You may or may not be able to do that. If you have heavy, big shoes on, you probably will not be able to do that. I want you to try to get a stretch in the front of the top of the leg and the front of the foot right there. And then we'll take the other side, same thing. So lifting it up, so you can tuck it underneath. It's not, may not work for you at all. But try to get a stretch in the front of the foot there. Yeah. When you're home in bare feet, try it again. All right. Right back up. Push on back into the seat. Yeah. Settle on in. Find your seated Shavasana posture. Whatever works for you here. Just settle in. No music today. Just the music of your own breath. In through the nose, out through the nose. Let's work on those 10 deep breaths. Begin to wiggle your fingers, your toes, eyes open, soft gaze. I got lost in the count. I don't know where I was, but I hope you got some nice deep breaths in. Okay. Hands together at your heart. May today bring a little peace, a little joy, a whole lot of wonder. Namaste. All right, I will see you Wednesday. Some of you, most of you.
Yes.
Great, I hope so. I hope so. So I'll see you Wednesday. If you're going someplace and I don't see you, safe travels and good luck. I'll see y'all again.
When you're done.